bhuvasvaha tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yo na prachodayat Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Please rise. And as I recite the universal prayer, please feel free to recite along in whatever language you are familiar with it. O hidden life, vibrant in every atom. O hidden light, shining in every creature. O hidden love, embracing all in oneness. May all who feel themselves as one with thee know they are therefore one with every other.
We have the privilege of having Singapore to host the Congress. World Congress is not just any meeting. It is to invite the whole theosophical world of the Theas to meet each other. World Congress is to make this happen in different areas of the world with a gap of 7 or more years. Whereas the convention is each year at Arial. Last time we had the World Congress in Rome in 2010. We will now hear Chong Sang, who is the head of the organizing team in Singapore. We have been prepared, and we all have been prepared to come here and excited to come here. I hope same with the Singaporeans.
Welcome. I've waited about 2 years to say this word to you. It was in October 2016, when we were in Auckland, New Zealand, when our international president proposed Singapore as a venue. I gladly accepted it. My colleagues wonder why. It must be the magic of New Zealand, I guess. We love the country. Well, it's 2 years in the making, and there are challenges that we had to face. But it hasn't sunk in that it's happening right now. We're all here. When we first got this idea, or this proposal, to hold it in Singapore, quite frankly, I didn't think too much about it. I just told Tim, fine, that's good. But it has been in my consciousness ever since, almost 2 years. And I certainly contemplated on it and committed on this very project. What was then the future is indeed now. Our team for the Now, the challenges we met was the numbers who attended the past congresses in Sydney and Rome. I believe both had about 500 over delegates. And so the task is really to find a venue that could take the bigger crowd. It may be surprising to you. Singapore is a very, very big city, very well known for for conventions and such gatherings, but not quite in the same scale that we are talking about here. You must have realized by now that it is an expensive city. Well, it's so we had to find a venue that's reasonable in cost. Even then, I don't think it's reasonable enough for most. So then we set out to look for a place, and our initial worry was, could we find a place that's big enough? But that quickly changed into, could we get enough people to come to this place that we settled on? Not easy at all. And but it's happening right now, and I'm very happy to tell you that we have a very a nice group of delegates from 25 countries. Brazil, astounding, about the furthest away from Singapore, and we have 21 plus little Helena, that'd be 22, I guess. And India. By the way, we have a country called Adia. Do you realize that? It's like the Vatican, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. We have 8 from Adia, but India, 15. Of course, some from Adia are really from India, isn't it? And then we have New Zealand, my favorite country. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but that's what it is. 13 from New Zealand. And we have Australia next with 11. Well, Singapore came up with a miserable 58 because it is expensive for us too. And it's there, and I'm so happy that we have 173 delegates from around the world. Not quite 560 in Rome, but I think that considering the cost in Singapore, perhaps it's reasonable. Now, while I'm here, I thought perhaps I'd like to tell what's in your bag, in case you haven't opened your bag yet, right? We call this the goodie bag, right? So this is what you have in the bag. The last few items are really, to do with the Singapore activities. You may want to just look at what we have done. Basically, we use those as instruments to reach out to the public, so on and so forth. And there's one other thing in this conference which I like to draw attention to, and that is the publication of a new book by Jeffrey Hodgson. And there's a sample copy behind that. I'm excited about this because I understand it's from materials that wasn't previously published. Renee said will be able to give you more information, but you can browse the book. It's right at the back there on the display table. And the book, she has a limited supply in Singapore, like 18 copies, but you will have to, you can buy the book, but you got to pay online. The details, I will leave it to Renee to explain to you, all right? Now, strange, coach number, because it's always chaotic whenever we have to board a bus. There are 2 occasions when you have to get onto a bus. The first is tomorrow night. We're going to listen to Tim at a public lecture. This will be in a location called RELC. It stands for Regional English Language Center. So we've got to go by bus. But the key thing is that before you got to get onto the bus number. You find it from Adia, country of Adia, to Belgium is bus number 1. And that's the same for the second trip as well. And Brazil, all the way down to Hungary, will be bus number 2, coach number 2. India to Netherlands will be bus number 3. New Zealand, the USA, is bus number 4. Singaporeans, unfortunately, it's not so clear-cut, so you've got to refer to the notice that we stick up on the wall. Get on the right bus. And we have to board the bus real quick because the lobby area where we board the bus can only take 1 coach at a time. So the bus number 1 got to quickly get on bus number 1 and move on so the bus number 2 can be boarded. That is your coach number. And that's about it, isn't it? Well, yeah, I think that's about all. So have a good time. Enjoy the next few days. Please. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we have the greetings from countries present here and some written. Yes. Let me see. Okay. So we go this time the greetings by continental federations. We start with the American continent, and it is called Inter-American Federation, and the president of it is Isis Resende. Then we continue to Europe, and the European Federation chairman is Chanti Kim-Ju. Then follows African continent, and it is called Pan-African Federation. The chairman is Mr. Tom Davis. And then, where we are here now, Asia and Oceania area is called Indo-Pacific Federation, and the chairman is Mr. Gerald Brennan. So we start now from the American countries in alphabetical order. And first is Argentina. The General Secretary is Esteban Langlois, but the greetings here will be brought by Carlota Duo. And I ask all the greeting bringers to stand on this side.
Okay. Hello, sisters and brothers. I'm Carlota Duo, as she said, from Argentina, but from the city and the state of Mendoza. Mendoza is near the Los Andes Mountains and Chile. So my husband and me, the only two persons from Argentina, had to travel 40 hours to arrive here. So we're a little tired yet. I want to, the purpose was to assist to the Congress, but to bring you, to give you a lot of greetings, warm regards, and the best wishes for our work in this World Congress from all the people, sisters and brothers from Argentina, and especially from Rama Mendoza, from the city of Mendoza, and the Theosophical Center of San Rafael. And I want to thank you all, the Singapore people, all the people, sisters and brothers here, and especially to Isis Resender, who moves me all over the world, because I'm here and I have the opportunity to be in this. At this time, it's a pretty, I found a lot of things I never found before, so I'm very I want a lot of things to achieve in this particular Congress. with all you here. I love you very much.
Love you. Thank you. If somebody help with if somebody help and give always the, no, I mean, you can sit, but please start, thank you. Because I missed them, yes. So next one is, I kindly request you to be quite short because we have many greetings. Anyway, so now next is Brazil.
Dear brothers and sisters, on behalf of the members of the Theosophical Society in Brazil, I bring the warmest greetings and best wishes. We have an inspiring and profitable Congress. May the Holy Ones bless the Theosophical Society in its work in benefit of humanity.
Then we have two written greetings from Chile. They refer to the mission which we will hear tomorrow more. They say that let us invite us to work in the service to humanity from the heart of unselfishness. And then Paraguay. Paraguay was earlier part of Argentinian section, but they wanted to become directly attached to ADIAR, and it was agreed by the president 2 years ago, I think. And their greetings is in Portuguese, I think. So anyway, they send fraternal greetings to all members and wishes success in the work and studies. Next one, I invite to get greetings from the USA.
Hello, friends, sisters and brothers from around the world. I bring greetings from the American section, headquartered in Wheaton, Illinois, USA.
Thank you, Minor. As you know, USA is the first country where the Theosophical Society started functioning. Then we have, before we go to Europe, we have written greetings from Orlando Lodge in Florida, and they mention, for example, that let us recommit to the practice of compassion and kindness. And they refer to N. Sri Ram's sentence like, kindness is a true touchstone. It magnetizes you for all noble influences. Karl Metzel is the president. Then Crotona Institute, which is one of the wonderful centers in the world, theosophical centers in the world, they also greet us, wishing work in a state of harmony to bring about the understanding. And Jayananda Hiranandi always remembers any international event there is, and he sends his greetings. And I picked this up because he mentions that Singapore is the city of lion, and also he mentions that the T stands for human regeneration. Thus, the Lions Association with the city is significant. And we know all this figure who are in Singapore. It is the symbol of Singapore, I think, the lion. And it is in the logo of this World Congress. This is made by artist Yoma Sipen. In the program leaflet, you see the explanations of this symbol. And now we go to Europe. first one is Belgium.
Dear friends, on behalf of the Belgian Theosophical Society, I bring you very warm and fraternal greetings, and I wish all of us, wherever we are, a fruitful World Congress, and I'm pretty sure we will give the future of humanity, of brotherhood, of unity of all life, a new impulse with this greatly organized World Congress. And thank you also to all the members of the Singaporean Lodge. You do a wonderful job. Thank you.
England, Jenny Baker.
Good morning, everybody. It is my privilege to be here representing the English section. So on behalf of the English section, I bring you greetings for a very happy and successful Congress. And I would also like to add greetings from my fellow Theosophists in Scotland, Ireland, and Wales as well. Thank you.
Thank you. And then is Finland. I am from Finland, former General Secretary, and the current Secretary, Janne Vuononvirta, could not attend here because of the work. He is newly elected in April. And on behalf of him and on behalf of the members in Finland, I bring greetings to this World Congress. France. Yeah.
Hello to all. Very, very gladly, I am bringing the greetings from the General Secretary of France, Janine Colnano-Leguet. And I am not going to say it is the warmest greetings because we are too warm, too hot now. I would say I will bring the freshness of our consciousness, the consciousness which is always searching and looking, trying to find out truth. This is the binding and element which will unite us all. So on my own behalf also, I will wish you all a very inspiring gathering. And very, very best wishes to our team, leading team, the president, his wife, the vice president, the international treasurer, it is very important, international secretary. Without this team, we don't have this Congress, and the main workers in Singapore Lodge, our very dear friends, Lily and Sunny, and the whole team of workers around them.
Thank you. This was very important to mention all the officers, really. And she was Chanti Kim-Diu, the former General Secretary of France and the Chairman of the European Federation. And now Germany.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the German section, I have great pleasure to pass on hearty greetings to all of you. We wish all attendants here and all over the world at the computers to experience wonderful days of studies and listening, as well as meeting you and existing friends. May the 11th World Congress here in Singapore be successful and a memorable occasion for all of us. The theme, consciousness, contemplation, and commitment, brings us directly to our goal of life. Well, the future is now. Let us send light to all continents, people, and beings, and let the spirit of Theosophy radiate peace and joy to all. Thank you to all that have made this great event happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Manuela Paris. Then before next one, we take Greece in alphabetic order. They say that the theme is promising process for self-spiritual development with reflection to the development of future societies in one society. There is excellent and promising work here. And next one is Hungary, the organizing secretary, Mr. Janos Javar.
Dear sisters and brothers, as the president and representative of Hungary, I would like to forward you the greetings of the Hungarian Theosophists. After getting Tim's letter in July about the 12 points or 12 projects, we are very excited, and we wait for the results of the Congress and wait for the points to which we can join. So we wish us a very successful Congress. Thank you.
And in Italia, Antonio Gerardi.
It is truly delightful for the Italian delegation and for me personally to be here in Singapore for the 11th Theosophical Society World Congress. I would like to thank all the organizers of this Congress. In both practical and conceptual terms, it ideally follows up the 10th Congress, which took place in Rome from the 10th to 15th July 2010, and covered the topic Universal Brotherhood without distinctions. There is another important connection between Singapore and Italy on the theosophical front. The first Italian consul in Singapore after the Second World War was a leading theosophist named Bernardino del Boca. He wrote a number of books that give us a detailed overview the theosophical life in Singapore between 1947 and 1949. The Italian delegation would now like to donate copies of these 3 books to the Theosophical Library of the Singapore Lodge. Dear sisters and brothers, gathering together to reflect on the topic, consciousness, contemplation, commitment. The future is now. Present us with an understanding opportunity for interior growth to experience together. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. And I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our gratitude to Antonio for making a substantial donation to this Congress. So thank you again for this and that.
And next one is the Netherlands, Wim van Leijs.
Good morning. I bring you greetings of the Theosophical Society in the Netherlands and also from the International Theosophical Center at Naarden. We wish you a very inspiring Congress and special thanks to the Singapore Lodge.
Then we have Slovenia's written greetings, the new organizing secretary from this year is Irena Plin, and she wishes that the inspiring work will strengthen the brotherly ties among us and touch the minds and hearts of men and women all around the world. And Sweden, the General Secretary is Ingrid Wiklund.
I bring warm greetings from the Swedish section. Warm greetings not only because of the hot weather, but warm greeting because they come from the deep of our hearts. And greetings not only to all of you here, but also to all Theosophists all over the world. Thank you.
Then continuing Europe, Switzerland, I pick here there Andrea Biasca Caroni, he is the presidential representative, and he said that I would like to take this opportunity to invite you to join us next March 2019 on the occasion of the Swiss seminar in collaboration with the European Federation and the Italian section. Then Ukraine, Svetlana Gavrilenko has sent her wishes, saying that there is no brotherhood for goodwill. There are no borders for goodwill, for love and compassion. And Wales, the organizing secretary Julie Cunningham says that may the light of truth, peace and love be with you. Oh yes, and European School of Theosophy, the workers, organizers there, Erika Georgiades and Ingrid Bernhard Evans sends their greetings for inspiration and light for this congress. Now African section, African area, we don't have at the moment anyone from African continent here, but I'm sure they are with us in hearts. And now we go, now we have gone through countries from America, Europe, those who come from distant countries. So don't get sleepy. You may have jet lag, but we come now to a very inspiring area of Asia and Oceania. So, ARIA headquarters. President will give his opening address later, which is the really greeting for us. Separately, Professor C.R. Singh has sent us greetings from ARIA Spiritual Center and the ARIA Library. Now Australia, Linda Oliveira.
Respected President, international officers, brothers and sisters, anyone who has been involved in some way in organizing a World Congress cannot fail to appreciate the tremendous dedication, effort and organization which has already been put into this event by Singapore Lodge, which is much appreciated. So it's a great pleasure to bring greetings from down under, from those Australian members of the TS who are present here, and from all of those around Australia as well, for a very successful, inspiring and happy World Congress, which has a tremendous theme, and best wishes for a wonderful gathering, inspired and blessed by the Holy Ones.
Bangladesh, the presidential representative is Mr. Bhattacharya from India, but there are very much work in Bangladesh to become an organization directed by themselves. And yes, and the greetings will be brought by Pranav Devnath.
Dear brothers and sisters, good morning, Shuprabhat. On behalf of Bangladesh Theosophical Society, we extended our gratitude to organizer of the 11th TS and 4th TOS World Congress in Singapore. We hope will be every success for our humanity and peace. Thanks.
There were Bangladesh people are very excited about the World Congress, and even so they sent greetings like Mohammed Abdul Khair, who was about to come here but could not. And then now India. Pradeep Gohil, please.
On behalf of the 11,456 members of the Indian section, I bring warm greetings and good wishes to all the delegates of the first ever World Congress in Asia, splendidly hosted by our brothers and sisters of Singapore. May the invisible helpers bless us for us to have a very productive conference as we deliberate on consciousness, contemplation, and commitment. The future is now. Thank you.
India has, inside India, they have, was it 16 federations? They call them federations. And some of the federations have sent greetings like Bombay Federation by Vinayak Pandya, who is also additional member of the General Council. And greetings has been received from Telugu and Karnataka federations. Then Indonesia, Vidya Moko is the General Secretary of Indonesia, but the greetings will be given by the Vice President there, Michelle Irahat.
Brothers and sisters of the TS, I convey this greeting on behalf of the President of the Indonesian section of the TS, Brother Widiat Moko, who apologized for not being able to attend to this auspicious gathering. Brother Widiat Moko congratulated Brother Chong Sani, especially the Singapore Lodge in total, for masterfully arranging the World Congress so that the noble wisdom of Theosophy may perpetually shine forth, especially in this trying and transitioning time of the world. Please do not forget Indonesia and keep the brotherly support. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
And Malaysia, we get greetings by Anya, President of Semenanjung Lodge.
A very good morning to all brothers and sisters. Aina, my name, President of the Malaysia Selangor Lodge, sends greetings on behalf of my members that we will have a successful, inspiring 11th World Congress, and the future is now. Let's commit it to practice. Thank you.
And Myanmar, Mr. Tay Muint brings greetings.
Good morning, every brothers and sisters. I am Tay Mien from Okat Lodge, Myanmar. Our lodge was formed by Cardinal Olcott since 1885, but our lodge disappeared from international movement for a long time. But now we are trying to contact or to participate in international movement again. Now we reappeared here, and thank you very much to get a chance to attend this Congress. And thank you so much, Mr. Johnson, to host this Congress. Thank you, everybody.
The New Zealand, John Wostermans.
Brothers and sisters, it is very heartwarming to be here
amongst you all from all around the world. It's good to see some familiar faces and some not so familiar faces. I bring you greetings from the New Zealand section and hope that you all have a very uplifting time here. Now, the theme of the convention is quite interesting. The future is now, so every moment we're creating a future. But just imagine if we created the future consciously, with contemplation and commitment, what a difference we could make in the world. Just imagine if everybody realized that there was such a thing as the connectedness or the unity of life. So I wish you all a really pleasant time.
Before Philippines, we have Pakistan, and Bhagwan Karwani is the member of Karachi Theosophical Society, where TS RTS, and he also invites to Pakistan. Brothers and sisters are requested to visit Pakistan, Karachi, if they are interested. Keep in mind, let there be love, peace, and harmony all over the world. And now Philippines, big house in New York. The General Secretary is Rosel Doval Santos.
Good morning to all of you, brothers and sisters. In behalf of Dr. Doval Santos, the President, who is unable to come here, we'd like to send you our warmest greetings. And whenever I attend conventions like this, conferences and congresses, I feel it's a reunion of not only friends, but brothers and sisters who work together for the society. I'd like to thank particularly the Singapore Lodge for organizing this. It has been very well prepared and we're very happy to be here. Thank you.
Then last but not least, Singapore. Here we are. Yes, please.
On behalf of the 300 or so members of the Singapore Lodge who are not here with us today, welcome to Singapore. Have fun, spend some money, boost up our economy. Thank you.
We have done it very well. I thought this would take more time from us. Thank you so much. We are going to have a break after 10:30. We have 10 minutes time. So if somebody really wants to bring extra greetings, it is possible. Maybe our Vice President. No. Okay. I don't force. We can have early break. Let's see if we are ready behind the doors. Oh, actually, I did not mention Estonia is also one member from Estonia, but Estonia belongs to the Finnish section, so that's why it was not particularly in the list. But welcome. And Krista Bunjal, the Secretary of the European Federation, is originally from Estonia. Ready? Okay, we can have break now, and we come back 10 to 11, half an hour break.